Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pillars of Eternity 2. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're supposed to join me today here with Penumbra. She's looking dapper as always. Fantastic, actually. That shield looks awesome, just fantastic. And I have a new portrait. Thank you so much, Darziak, for sending it to me. I didn't ask, it just came up to me, and just, here it is. And I'm just, yes, delighted. This portrait, it basically didn't exist. I was actually looking for something like this when I created a character, which might have been the reason why, well, he decided to make it modified for me. So thank you very much, Darziak. I now have Penumbra down there, and she's looking very moon-like. Not really moon-like. I don't actually remember exactly the style of Warland that she is. Or, I don't know what the... Aw, we don't have the nice soundtrack. Well, we can hear it. Man, the installation is really good in here. Yeah, we can hear it. What is she? B? No, not... Oh, yes, party manager. C, that it is. She is a Hearth Orlands. Found in many forested areas, but I think the color there might not be typical. I thought it was green and brownish, but anyway, blue is a nice color, very nice color. Not my favorite color, but it's my second favorite color. And we're going around because, well, we're just doing missions. We're actually, we didn't. I don't know. Did we conclude? No, we didn't. Oh, that's right. We need to talk to someone up here. Please don't be who I'm looking for, because you're drunk or something. I'm not really sure why you're sleeping over there. That floor does not look comfortable. And even if it did, I'm not sure. Oh,
reflexes and charm should do the job. That will do nicely.
I'm sure that... Oh, Forsaken Cat! Kitty, why are you here? Come here. Come here. Dude, the six-toes cat. What? He gains extra health per kill, which is nice, and the party is also less likely to get hit. To get hit? To be hit by a... What the... No. What? Really? I mean, the healing isn't... Really? Well, Gosha, I'm sorry. I'm getting a white kitty now with 6 toes. I wonder if that's distributed around the feet, but I hope not. I don't know. Okay, so there's nothing here. Let's go over here. Somebody exhaled weirdly just then, and I was trying to figure out what that was. Hello, excuse me. I'm definitely not robbing you of anything. Definitely not, because this is not yours. It's not... Oh, Oren, that's the one. He's the boss. He's the boss of the owner of the ship anyway, and we need... Well, we're basically gonna, I suppose, persuade him of letting some people in. A dwarf sits, there goes the kitty. A dwarf sits before a generous and curious spread. Steamed mussels arranged in concentric circles, rounds of flat bread stacked in a neat tower, and melon sliced in even triangles. But no, what's the, I don't know the name. Ham? I think it is ham. Smoked ham. I believe it is smoked ham that goes very well with melon sliced triangles. It goes out well with just normal melon, but if you do it in triangles, it's easier to eat. Yet his attention is focused on the 4 cups and the bottle in front of him. He has the cups organized in an almost perfect square around the bottle, but as you look on, he leans down to adjust one. The others with him wait quietly and observe the ritual. I'm very good at spotting things. So maybe it's a challenge or something? What are you doing? I'm gonna ask. I'm not gonna do the rest of the stuff. The dwarf ignores you and continues nudging the cup.
He does this every time. Just have to wait.
Holding his breath, he takes the bottle and measures an equal serving of wine into the cups, making 3 or 4 passes over each. His companions look on with practiced patience.
Don't see why you'd spend all that time arranging your food if you aren't making it look like a funny face.
At last, the bottle is empty, and he places it in the exact center of the square. He picks it up and puts it down in the same spot twice more before he's satisfied.
Cheers.
They all take their cups and drink deeply. The last leader turns to you.
What do you require?
Many things. Let's see. I hear you've bought passage on Captain Seduzo's ship. Oh, wait a minute. It's his stuff. It's not his ship. It is his stuff, maybe. Someone downstairs is asking for you something about trouble. Why would I do that? What's the point? I can do that, no problem. But what is the point of that? Let's go with this one. What brought you to Deadfire?
We had a contract with the Valian Trading Company to defend one of their most valuable properties. If you're looking for work, I hardly recommend them. They pay well, and they pay on time.
He raises his cup, and his companions do likewise. Yeah, I hear you've bought passage on Captain Seduzo's ship?
Indeed. The good captain has 4 adequate berths, all equally sized, all facing the same direction. And she's promised to leave promptly. A most agreeable arrangement.
He sips his wine. What would it take for you to cede your spots to on Seduzo's ship?
Out of the question. We're due in Takoa for another contract, and the client has already paid the advance.
He sips from his cup and immediately runs a folded handkerchief around the rim.
And we have already paid Seduzo. I couldn't possibly take back the same coins I have already spent.
Well, it's good that we are able to reason with him. I haven't read the lines yet, but in this situation here, what I would like to make obvious is that it's for effectively charity, but not really. There's more to this than just charity, because I'm pretty sure, I'm not pretty sure, but I think that they have a rightful place in the ship. So yeah, let's see. I'm booking passages for a family, but Seduzo only has room for 3 of them, so they'll be split. Yeah, let's go with that. What is that for? Intellect. Yeah, let's go with that. And I suppose that is exactly letting him know that it is for charity. His hand jerks so violently that he splashes a few drops of wine on the table. He mops them up, a rigid and pained expression on his face. This is cruel. I should. The question here is whether I give him the benefit of the doubt, and he comes around by himself. I really can't judge his character so far, or if I exploit his OCD and try to, point it out that he's gonna be just no, it's not good. Odd. Oh, it's the odd numbers. Oh, I didn't quite get that. I don't have quite as much attention to detail as Benumber does. I'm gonna wait.
That will not do. That will not do at all.
He's still dabbing at the spilled wine, but something brittle has crept into his frown. His companions shuffle nervously. At last, Oron pushes back from the table and looks up at them.
To Queen's Berth, quickly. We must find a more suitable ship.
Oh. The Gold Pack Knights file out together. Just like that, huh? Okay. I didn't need to point out.
Ishi. Quiet time.
Didn't mean to go sneaky. But there we go. We have updated all aboard. It's good. It's good. It's a shame that well, I don't remember his name. Oh, this goes to the gullet again. The gullet. Sorry, let's go through there. We do need to go downstairs again. Let's just see what it is up here, because we have balconies and things, and you never know. And indeed, we have a hungry dog. Deus. That's the Latin word. I'm not pronouncing it quite well. The pronunciation I could go with Deus, because that's what everybody says, but that's not correct. In Latin, it would be Deus or Deus, depending on Deus. I actually don't know if it's Deus or Deus, if it's in restored Latin. Ecclesiastical Latin is different depending on the countries, but generally it would be Deus or Deus, not Deus. Deus is weird, but I mean, of course, Latin for a long time, even though it was a dead language, the pronunciation of it was not. But anyway, it doesn't matter. While Deus is following you, you receive a bonus to Constitution, and your party members regain some health. Oh, you're not as good as my other cat, even though you're really cute. I really like white dogs. I don't know why. I don't quite like white cats as much. I don't know. I think the thing about cats is that they're really, really clean. So it's like if they're not, it's just like my cats. I've always, they're sort of backyard cats sort of thing. So they sometimes get dirty. Sometimes they're really clean. Sometimes they're not. So I just don't like white fur, because it's very obvious when they don't clean themselves as well. Whereas the dogs tend to be a little bit more consistent in that, either being dirty all the time or just being clean all the time, depending on how you keep them. Hey, Seduzo, I sort of fixed things.
What is your business with me?
That's quite a tone that you took for some reason. Oran won't be traveling with you anymore. She eyes you suspiciously, the soldier, with her shrugs.
That is convenient for you. But never mind. If there's trouble, I'm staying out of it. The berths are paid for. You can send your friends as long as you promise not to make trouble for me.
I think the voice actors probably wanted to redo that line, but they were like, no, we only have half an hour more in studio, and I have another one ready to record their sentences as well. Anyway, she glances from side to side, checking to make sure no one is listening.
Just do it soon. I don't want any mess you've made to spill onto my decks.
She looks at her crew and makes a twirling motion with her finger. Okay, farewell. And I will take care of this presently, momentarily. No, wait a minute. Presently. Yes. It's the first time I was introduced to the word momentarily. I saw it in the context of presently, but it's not. It's not. Momentarily means for a moment. Presently means immediately. A man saunters over to you with a jagged smile. He's got a long crooked scar on his forearm, and he's rolled his sleeve up to flaunt it.
You must be new. Lucky for you, we have a special rate for newcomers. A bag of coppers in exchange for your life.
Oh, that's very cheap. Just so happens that I don't care about my life. How come? That would be an interesting line. He brandishes a knife. One of his companions grins wildly enough to show you all of his missing teeth. But the way they're all gathered around you, leaving their own backs exposed, tells you they haven't been here long either. That's interesting. That's streetwise right there. Let's see if I can do something, like if I can say something wise as I just... Oh, there's a lot of lines over here. So, Dareo the Lean will be disappointed to hear about this. Yeah, we are sort of helping him out, so yeah. The Juana throw troublemakers like you into the old city, and they happen to be friends of mine. You're newer than I am, which means you're poaching on someone else's territory. That's interesting. How convenient. You just walked into my trap. Let's bluff. I kinda didn't... Let's go with this one. There's nothing here that is just gonna infuriate him a little bit more. That's what I wanted, really. To infuriate him. And there's no way to say that. Anyway, let's go with this one. Yeah, troublemakers, you go into the city.
The pit we hear all the screams coming from?
The thugs look at one another and exchange a few panicked whispers.
It seems we've made a mistake. Forgive and forget, no?
Yes, another try on that line? They very often disappear back into the crowd. Every so often we do get some lines that are not delivered quite well. Not to the point where they change the meaning, which is good. But this game wasn't supposed to have full voice acting until very late. And they did it because they could, because I suppose they just figured, hey, we can almost fit this in. Let's get a little bit of a budget increase and just go for it. I'm really glad they did, though. I'm glad because it's always fun. When I play by myself, I don't like voice acting as much as I do when I'm on camera. For camera, though, it's nice because it's good because it's just, you know, it's good voice acting. All things considered, it's really good voice acting in comparison to games where voice actors actually land all the lines, but just are not as good. These are all pretty awesome.
My village was not like this. Why does Queen Onikaza not send the foreigners away?
Oh yeah, I found the money Botaro hid. Take it.
That much copper would only bring suspicion.
Okay, take only half? I don't care.
Besides, maybe Suduza will accept it in exchange for passage.
No, I spoke with her and about that, and yeah.
What say, then?
She listens with cautious hope. The children look on with wide, round eyes. Yeah, she's agreed to take you all. There's 4 of them. Yeah, I don't remember how many there were. She's momentarily speechless. See, that's the correct word. Her eyes filled with tears. She drops to the reeds as she brushes them away.
No hug for Takehu, then?
Shut up, Takehu.
May Amira's winds ever blow sweet for you. We will pray always for you in this life and in each to come.
Well, hopefully not, because that means you're going to be awoken, and that's bad. Because, you know, she will remember. Anyway, it's fine. She picks up the 2 infants and hurries the others out the door. Yay, happy ending. Fantastic. Well, hopefully. It's not really an ending, is it? There's no real ending. It's just the beginning for them, actually, at this point. But it could be an ending. If the ship goes down or gets attacked by pirates, they get... I mean, just... one does what one can do, given the circumstances. And, the limitations of a computer role-playing game. Because, of course, in a,
How much of Aeor have you actually visited? Which lands? No, wait. What was the strangest thing you ever saw?
Found an island with a pillar of Adra carved into a giant foot.
God, what a thrill. You're so well-traveled. It's amazing. But don't you ever miss home? What about your loved ones?
Aside from my family, anyone special to me is already here, Firefly.
Well, that's... You see, I mean, same for me. I thought I'd miss my brethren more, but having someone who understands me, it's a surprising relief.
I don't think I understand you all that well, Shodi. I don't think you understand yourself. No offense, mind you. It is also interesting that she says that. I don't know why she would say that. I don't understand her. She thought she'd miss her brethren more. She butted heads with them when we saw them. It doesn't mean that she didn't love them, but it also, maybe they are not her brethren, the temple people. But there we go. All the food is done. That was a task, interestingly enough, even though it was quite obviously an important quest and stuff. So we got Alv's quest over here. We have southwest of Neketaka, Karatupu Channel. That's in a Karatapu, sorry. That's in the ocean. Over here we have learn about in Tikawara, southeast of Neketaka, mapping the archipelago of Port Marché, and that's good enough. Let's keep it right there. The Queen's Birth District in the city of Neketaka. This is... both families have estates here. Interesting. I wonder what that is. The Queen's Birth District in the city of Neketaka is home to several Valiant families. Two of the most prominent houses, Bardato and Valera, appear to be in the midst of an escalating feud. Considering the importance of these families, I'm sure the Valiant Trading Company is interested in bringing the dispute to a close. And apparently I just got this entry. It may be worth looking into just why these two houses are pitted against each other. Both families have estates here in Queen's Birth. Speaking with their respective heads should make the source of antagonism clear. And yes, it should, but I thought I did talk to some of them already. So let's move. And let's go to... where would that be? Serpent's Crown? Periki's Outlook. Sacred... what? It's not there, that's the temples. Is it Queen's Birth? Yeah, Bardato. Let's go. And then, of course, they're all Valiant. So we basically have Valiant down here. Or maybe not. The Queen's Birth. No, this is not Valiant. They do have some things in... is it? Because it's the Queen's Birth. I mean, it's typically Juana. Oh, we're inside. Okay, that's good. Then we have the vault. Hello. Hi. Hey, Maya.
Speak. Not a problem, Captain.
I don't speak problems, no.
Still as a pond.
Yeah, just... maybe there's nothing there. Maybe there's just cannons or things. Good. No cannons, but works well enough. Hi. And here we are. I'm gonna give this a shot.
Just say the... not happening.
Not happening? Because there's a kitty there? There it is. There was a kitty.
Still as a pond.
Yeah, I should be able to get there through there. It's gonna be a little bit tricky, but we should be okay. Actually, we shouldn't be okay. What the heck was that noise?
Slippery as an eel.
That is bugged. That's what that is. It is also interesting that it has gained effects. Usually when sounds are bugged, you just hear crackles and things. That was like a... I hope it's not my sound card being all fancy and stuff. I hate sound cards that add effects. Oh, that's too difficult. She might be able to pull it off, but that's...
You were saying?
pretty difficult. Oof.
Easily done.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
What say?
Hey. Zali Bardato. I'm pretty sure I talked to him.
Would that scandal and bloodshed kept at a distance from my house?
I'm sorry, her. As Ali glances up from her work inside.
You saw my son dueling with the Valera boy.
Yeah.
At least he survives to learn from his mistakes.
That's good that she says this, although I wouldn't expect anything else.
When Valera and Bardato cross each other, only blood and sorrow remain.
I could always kill a few Valeras for you. No, please not. Do you see your families ever making peace?
Perhaps in time, if Great Wodica judges us worthy of supporting the company. Word has spread fast about the little spectacle of the dogs. You've certainly caught everyone's attention. Perhaps the Watcher of Cadnua and House Bardato can help one another.
What is it you want?
Queen's Beth whispers of a Valera plot against my family. Something grander than pointless duels. You are a newcomer to the Deadfire, uniquely positioned to loosen Valera tongues. Zilly Valera strums a lute by the watchtowers. A meek-tempered boy, fonder of song and drink than the family business. He might spill something of his family's affairs.
Do you want... I want to go with this line, but... I'll go see what I can do to get, and what I can get out of Zilly Valera.
Try not to alert the Valeras of our knowledge. That is the point of involving an outside agent.
I don't know if it's knowledge. Why are the Barratos and the Valera feuding, sorry?
Because we do not belong in the same business. The Valeras are opportunists reaping the rewards of happenstance. They're little better than the pirates they're charged with slaying.
Okay, farewell then. Interesting. I could swear I had been here before, but then again, I might have been here at a bad time and she wasn't there or something like that. I might have also talked to Laro over here, because I think he was the one that we saw outside.
Out for trouble? Or taking
and just went out. That looked like an explored place, but it's not. So, out we go to Queensbirth. And so to the Valeras. Should we go to the Valeras, though? Well, I need to talk to the Zilly? Ziki. I don't know, he had a porn star's name. Doesn't he? It sounds to me like it. Where is he? Zilly Valera, that's the one. He plays his lute around one of the local watchtowers, which is good because there's only one. As far as I know. Somewhere. Right there? The heck? Over here, maybe. Where would I find him? I mean... one of the local...
Yes, Cap, the pleasure is mine.
It's not you. Shut up. I clicked on him by mistake. One of the local watchtowers. Huh. I really don't know where that would be. I suppose back down here. That's, Anya. There's no watchtowers over here. It's just this. Oh, no, it's here. Oh, yeah. I mean, this is one watchtower. Right? Yeah. We got this. Is he down here? Why would he sing up there? Huh. Well... let's read that again. Huh. Plays he's looted around... yeah, it's daytime and stuff. He should be here. Should be fast, guys. Maybe up here. Cobbler. Oof, that sound right there, that bug. Oh, Zilly Valera. Hello. How's it going? This young man appears either to be composing or practicing a tune on his lute. He stops mid-strum, looking up at you with a friendly expression.
Apologies, lady, if I intrude upon your piece. Inspiration eludes me still. If you are after some scenery, I suggest the far end of the bridge. It smells better when the wind blows in from the sea, of course.
Just came to listen to you play, really.
Oh, sorry to disappoint then. I'm having an imp of a time with this piece.
I hear you're the one to talk to about certain kind of jobs.
It was Persa, wasn't it? Is she recruiting again? You can tell her I'm not getting involved in whatever she's up to.
Yeah, I'll tell her once I find her, because I want to know where she is, and I think that's what I wanted to ask, and where she is, because I think this is a lead.
Go plot your mischief with Persa. She's got a room at the tavern down in the Gullet. Just leave me out of it.
Sounds good to me. That's exactly all I needed. Once he was talking about her... Man, this bug. Yeah, it's one of those that when you get close, he just stops. I don't know what it is. Look at that. It's like a cricket, but it's not. Or I mean, it might be a special kind of cricket, I don't know. So, to the Gullet. These guys don't know how to say the words. Oh, we can go through there. Yeah, I mean, of course we can. Because, you know, why would we need to go all around town? But anyway, we're out of time for the day, so let's talk to Percy? I don't remember her name. Next episode. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Fields of Eternity 2. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.